Hello, and welcome to Bible Podlets. I'm Lionel.
And I'm Diana. It's great to be here, and we're so happy that you've joined us.
Bible Podlets is a Bible study and discussion podcast for all ages and can be done at home or in children's groups.
We encourage you to listen together, to pause the episode if you can, and talk about the stories and questions that will come up. And all the activity and discussion questions for this and all of our episodes can be downloaded from the resources area of our website, bdeducation.org.uk.
Hello, Diana. I was just thinking, you know how we love to play games on Bible Podlets?
Yes, of course.
Well, you know a game we haven't played yet that's one of my favourites?
Oh, what's that?
I Spy.
Well, how on earth can we play I Spy when everyone listening can't see what we can see? They won't be able to play along with us.
Right, see, I've thought about that. How about we give them a picture to look at so we can all see the same thing and be able to play together?
You know what, Lionel? That's actually a really great idea.
So, if you're listening and want to play I Spy with us, then you'll find the picture that we're talking about included in the discussion notes for this episode. These can be downloaded from our website at www.bdeducation.org.uk. I will go first.
Right, off we go then.
I spy, with my little eye, something beginning with B.
A bicycle.
Nope.
A buggy.
Nope.
A bird.
Nope.
Boy.
No.
A banner.
No.
This is really hard. Backpack.
No.
Oh, I thought I had it then. A basket.
No.
No. A bald man.
No. I'm sorry, Mr. Boldman.
I think I'm as good at I Spy as you are at memory games.
Maybe.
I don't know. I can't think of anything else that begins with B.
Do you give up?
I give up.
It is a bin.
Where's the bin?
Can you see? There's two of them actually. So the man in the middle with the bald spot, sorry man,
Yeah.
just on his right arm,
Oh, is that what that is?
that's a bin. And then there's one in between the two men walking.
Oh, the guy with the
towards
white
camera. Yeah, there's one there as well.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Right. Can I take a turn?
You can, yes.
Okay. I spy with my little eye something beginning with P.
People.
No.
Pigeon.
Yes.
Hey, there we go.
I had my eye on that little pigeon right from the start. I felt like it needed to be included in Bible Podlets today.
There's a good little pigeon. Well, that's such a good game. I love I Spy.
Yeah, it is such a good game.
You'll never guess what.
What?
There are actual spies in our news story today. How excited!
Spies. Brilliant.
I know. So let's listen to that now and find out what happens.
Yes, I'm Sarah, reporting for the Canaan Gazette, and I was meant to be covering the world's best wall competition by reporting on the one in Jericho, because their city wall is said to be unbreakable, but I'm looking at the city now, and their outside wall is nowhere to be seen. It's turned into rubble, which is most unexpected. Now, I can see there is a large army outside the city looking really pleased with themselves. I need to find someone who can tell me what happened here. Ah, there, you. I can see a local family in Jericho nearby. I'll just see if I can go talk with them. Hey, excuse me. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm reporting on the world's best wall. Hi, what happened here?
World's best wall? I think you're a little bit late for that now. I guess it's partly my fault.
You did this?
Well, not exactly. I lived in the city in a house that was part of the wall itself. One day, I was approached by some spies belonging to the army over there. They're the Israelites.
The Israelites? Everyone is scared of them. They have God on their side.
I know. Everyone in Jericho was scared of them too. The spies arrived at the city and ended up coming to my house. But the king had been told that they were there. He sent his guards to make me release them to him. But I'd heard about the God of Israel and believed that he was the one true God. So I hid the spies in the roof and told the guards that they'd left, telling them to look in the wrong direction outside of the city.
So what happened next?
Well, the spies and I came up to an agreement that I would keep their secret if they would save me and my family when they came back to defeat the city. The spies told me to hang a red cord in my window so the army would know to protect us. Then I helped them escape by letting them down on a rope out of the window. When the army came to attack and the city was taken, the spies kept their promise. Now me and my family are safe and can live with the Israelites.
That was a big risk you took. But, it sounds like it paid off. Thanks for talking to me today.
No problem.
Well, there you have it. I came here to report on an impressive wall, but I've heard instead of an impressive God. What's next for me? Well, I'm going to have to find some more walls to be judged. I'm Sarah, and I'll see you again.
What a remarkable story. We're going to talk together about what we've heard and we're going to ask some questions. And we'd encourage you to pause the podcast if you can and talk about your answers together.
So you will probably remember Moses from the first episode of this series. He led the Israelites away from slavery in Egypt. Before Moses died, he made Joshua the next leader of his people, and it was his job to take them into the land that God had promised to give them to live in.
Joshua decided to send spies into the land that God had promised to them because people were already living there. One of the places the spies went to was a city called Jericho.
The spies saw that Jericho had big walls around the outside and would be very hard to defeat in a battle.
We've arrived at our first question for today. Where did the spies go when they reached Jericho? The question again, where did the spies go when they reached Jericho? Please pause the podcast and talk about this together. Then press play when you're ready to carry on.
The spies went to the house of a woman called Rahab, who lived on the city wall.
The people that lived in Jericho worshipped false gods, and they did things that the Israelite spies wouldn't have agreed with. So it might seem strange that they went to Rahab's house.
Perhaps they went there because her house would have been easy to escape from. We know from our news story that the spies didn't go unnoticed, and the king of Jericho soon found out that they had gone into Rahab's house.
Here's our second question for today. What did the king do when he heard about the spies at Rahab's house? The question again, what did the king do when he heard about the spies at Rahab's house? Please pause the podcast and talk about this together. Then press play when you're ready to continue.
The king sent a message to Rahab telling her to turn the spies over to him, but instead she decided to hide them in the roof.
She also lied to the king's guards, telling them that the spies had left the city by the gate, and if they were quick, they might be able to catch them.
So the king's guards left the city and went out searching in the wrong direction for the Israelite spies.
When the coast was clear, Rahab went to the roof and spoke to the spies.
We've come to our next question. What did Rahab and the spies say to each other? The question again. What did Rahab and the spies say to each other? Please pause the podcast and talk about this together, and then press play when you're ready to carry on.
Rahab told the spies that everyone in Jericho was scared of the Israelites because they had heard about how God had saved them from Egypt. Rahab said it was clear that their God ruled the whole earth.
She also hopes that because she had hidden the spies and showed them kindness, that they would show her kindness in return by saving her and her whole family when the army came to take the city.
The spies agreed and told Rahab that if she kept their secret from everyone in the city, she and her family would be saved.
So Rahab took a rope and let the spies down out of her window to safety.
But before the spies left, they told Rahab to tie a red cord to the window she had let them down from, so they knew where she was when God gave them the city of Jericho.
Rahab was instructed to stay in her house with her whole family whilst the attack on Jericho happened, so that they could be saved. After the spies left, they spent 3 days hiding in the hills before returning to their camp.
After a short while, Joshua led the attack on Jericho and defeated it. The whole city was burned to the ground.
We've arrived at our next question. What happened to Rahab when Joshua's army defeated Jericho? The question again. What happened to Rahab when Joshua's army defeated Jericho? Please pause the podcast and talk about this together, and then press play when you're ready to carry on.
Joshua remembered the promise his spies had made and sent them to Rahab's house to get the family and keep them safe.
Rahab and all her family were rescued because of the pledge she'd made to the Israelite spies to keep their secret. They all went to live among the Israelites as one of God's people.
Rahab believed and had faith in God and realized that she was living a wrong life in Jericho. Because she did this, she and her family were saved.
Here is our last question for today. What does Rahab's story tell us about God? That question again. What does Rahab's story tell us about God? Please pause the podcast and talk about this together, and then press play when you're ready to carry on.
The good news for Rahab, and even for us, is that God accepts people who believe and trust in Him to be part of His family.
No matter what your background is or where you were born, as long as you believe in God and put your trust in Him, He will welcome you.
Are you part of God's family and have accepted Jesus into your life? If not, pray and ask for God to come and guide you. If you've already done this, perhaps you'd like to think of someone else you'd like to see join God's family. You can pray for this to happen. And if you're not sure how to do either of these things, ask your adult to help you.
Hey Lionel, are you ready to play another game?
I am always ready to play another game. What do you want to play?
So, how about playing Guess Who? So we each think of a character from within a category. So for example, we could say animated Disney characters. And then we take it in turns to ask each other questions, which help us to identify which character the other person has chosen.
Okay, so I presume the first person who guesses which character the other person has chosen wins.
Yep, that's right. So perhaps you might like to play along with us at home too. So let's pick the Disney characters category then.
Okay.
Okay, so let's each choose a character. So think of somebody. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So shall I ask the first question?
Go on.
Okay. Is yours an animal?
Yes. Is yours human?
No. Does yours have fur?
I don't know.
That's not a great start.
Potentially.
Okay.
Is yours a dog?
No.
Okay.
Is yours friendly?
Yes.
Okay.
Is yours a member of the cat family?
No.
Okay.
Is yours grey?
No.
Okay.
Is yours a member of the ape family?
No.
Okay.
Does yours live in the forest?
No. Does yours live in the forest?
No.
Okay.
Is yours owned by a human?
I don't know. Owned is the right word. Lives with.
Okay.
Have I asked you if yours has fur?
It doesn't have fur. I don't know whether you've asked me.
No, I don't think I have. Yours doesn't have fur.
Is yours a real animal or a fictional animal? Is it a fictional animal?
It's a fictional animal.
Right. Okay.
Is yours a fish?
Yes. Has yours got big ears?
Yes. Is yours flounder?
No.
No! What?
Is yours Stitch?
Yes, it is.
Yay!
Ah, well done.
You were so close.
I know.
It was Nemo.
It was Nemo. Yeah. I've only just seen Nemo.
Hiding at the bottom.
Yeah. Very good. Well done.
Well, there were so many characters that we could have picked out. So I wasn't sure that we'd ever guess who.
Well, going back to our story, I suspect people would never have guessed that God would have picked out Rahab.
The Bible tells us in Matthew chapter 1 verse 5 that Rahab became the mother of Boaz, who married Ruth, and they were all ancestors of Jesus.
Rahab recognized the one true God and wanted to serve him.
And like we said before, because of that, God accepted her into his family and gave her a special part to play.
How did you get on with our Guess Who game? And did you manage to play along with I Spy earlier on in the episode? You can tell us via our social media accounts. We are on Facebook at BDBE Updates and on Twitter and Instagram at BDB of E.
And you can find all of our previous episodes of Bible Podlets and free discussion notes for each of those to use in your children's groups at church on our website at bdeducation.org.uk.
Well, that's all from us for this episode, but we hope to see you again next time. Bye! Thanks for listening to Bible Podlets. It was a Blackburn Diocese Board of Education production. It was written by David Harris and Sarah Earnshaw and produced by David Harris. It was voiced by Sarah Earnshaw, Lindsay Wright and David Harris, with additional voices by Claire Jubb. Bible Podlets is a free resource. For more resources, connect with us on social media, on Facebook at BDBE Updates, on Twitter at BDBOV, or on our website bdeducation.org.uk.